Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today we're going to talk about HBAR. Definitely the market hasn't gone in our direction. The last time we talked about it, we was looking for this cryptocurrency to go up in price, and it did for a couple of days, but it just barely went up. And that should have been a clue to anyone who saw the video that maybe this is not the correct forecast. And we're going to talk about that, and then we're going to talk about if HBAR is going to continue to go down, because that definitely is what it looked like on the chart. And then we're going to try to predict how low it's going to go. We already have like 3 buy pockets down here that we're anticipating if this continuation of downward movement continues, of where price may bounce. So before I get started into all of this, welcome everyone to the channel. Make sure you guys hit that like, share, and subscribe. You will not find any fear, FUD, or FOMO here on this particular channel. What we do here is try to instill understanding of what the market is actually going through, who is moving the market, whether it's the buyers or the sellers. We are indifferent. We don't care. We just simply want to be on the right side. And if you guys want to see how we're able to do that, then definitely keep it locked here and support the channel. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about the prior forecast that we talked about in HBAR. It looked like it was produced on the 30th of October. We was anticipating that the market's going to go higher in price, and it did. But like, you know, you can see from the chart where the issues were. Okay, so following our prediction right there on the 31st of October, you can see that the market in HBAR did hold this first buy pocket that we created. It was just cool, it was great. But then the market in HBAR also got caught. The market got caught up in this sell pocket right here. Okay, that was the problem. You guys can see right here on these 2 days, the 31st and then on November the 1st, those buyers could not break this one measly pocket. They couldn't even do it. And that was frustrating. Like, we anticipated, we was on their team. We was rooting for them. We was cheering that they was going to be able to move this market up in HBAR. They couldn't even do it those 2 days. So guess what? When the buyers aren't winning, then we definitely need to jump ship and run to the other side of the court and become a seller. Because following November the 1st, the market in HBAR did begin to go down. And then it definitely went down on the 3rd of November. It fell almost 10%. So outside of those 2 days, the 31st and November the 1st, the market in HBAR has been on a downward move. That was it. So I'm not sure on our video, did we state that this first area would be a potential target? If so, cool. It hit it for 2 days and that was it. So outside of those 2 days, this prediction did not go right, but that's the reason why. It's because those sellers was in this pocket that we talked about on that video. So let's go ahead and clean this up first. Let's get rid of these buy pockets here in HBAR. And like I told you in the beginning of the video, we are already nearing these other pockets. And considering what we've seen so far, I would say starting from November the 11th onward, this hasn't been a buyer's market. Not in one sense of the word. And even from yesterday trading, the price bar, which is now printed, the market is still down. We're still seeing the market close off of the highs. We received a sell signal right there. So we're going to go ahead and make this into a sell pocket. And then we're going to make this area right here also into a sell pocket. Look like a sell pocket is also creating itself right here too. So just look at that. The market here in HBAR is stair-stepping its way down. Basically, you can see by all of the sell pockets that it's creating. In order for us to see a reversal or a price to go in the opposite direction, we'll have to see this price break all of these sell pockets to the upside. Until then, the direction, the easiest course of action is for price to continue to go lower. Here's HBAR on the 2. Okay, so again, you guys can see the sell signal that was triggered right there on the 2. The market was giving us a heads up on November the 13th, telling us that the market is becoming weaker. Here it is on the 3. This is the last 3-day price bar in HBAR right there, and I don't like it. If I was a buyer, I would not like seeing that. You'll need to contemplate and think about, I might need to get above this position because I don't know how low it's going to go. Nobody ultimately knows where price is going to go. The only thing we can do is predict and on a probabilistic basis as to where price is headed. That's it. There's nothing of a surety in the markets at all. So another reason why I would say if I was a buyer, I would not like the price action on that last 3-day price bar is because look at what price did. It fell through this area of support. So now price is trading below this last area that price was holding, that buyers were holding. Price is now there. So that lets us know that those buyers are not even willing to buy HBAR around 15 cents. Okay, so now look at this on the 4. That's even worse on the 4. For you to get a signal from our software that we got, for us to get a signal on the 4, it's definitely massive because you don't really see a lot of signals being triggered on the longer term charts. When you see it, you might need to pay attention. And we're seeing a sell signal on this last printed 4-day price bar. Here's just on the 5. Another signal of a sell on the 5. So this market is not bullish. Not at all. You guys can see that we're just trending down. We're still seeing weakness. We're still seeing a lack of interest of buying this cryptocurrency right now. Okay. Which again is not good, but we always got to go through this in the cryptocurrency space. It seems like at all the videos that we've conducted, all the predictions that we've done, it seems like price goes down more consistently than stocks do go up. Okay, so it tells me that there's definitely some type of market making going on that's not accustomed to like stocks, but it's only within the cryptocurrency space. I'm not quite sure how they conduct their market making, but seemingly it seems like you're better off with playing the down move or selling the cryptocurrency than you would be trying to buy it. Outside of you going to the stock market per se, or the S&P 500 or the Dow or the Russell 2000 or even the NASDAQ, these stocks tend to go up easier than they do tend to go down. Just something that I observed. Okay, so now we are going to anticipate that HBAR is still a sell and still weak. Now once you see this though, right there, there's a bottom on this 11-hour bar. We could see a bounce relatively soon. And I might be producing this prediction awfully late because this could be a bounce that we may see in the market in HBAR relatively soon. It may only go to this first sell pocket or that second sell pocket there. But yeah, I just want you to see that and that I talked to you all about that area. So I'm just going through this real quick to see if there's any hints of buying coming to the market in HBAR, and I really don't see it yet. Okay, so hit this back on the daily. And we're going to play the market move to the downside. Now, like I said, we've already seen a consistent move down. Eventually, the market maker is going to come in and try to move this stock up to bring more people on the wrong side of the market. It might happen tomorrow, might happen the day after tomorrow, but I just want you all to be aware that sooner rather than later, I will be expecting this market in HBAR to try to go higher. Okay, but we're going to anticipate the downside for the long term. We're going to try to target this first pocket, which is at the very bottom of the pocket, around 18.14% there. And then our second target is going to be this middle buy pocket around 10 cents, which gives around 32.5% there. And that's it. So we'll see what happens. But that's my current thesis right now. Get this arrow here so you guys can know that I taught you all about the initial bounce that we could see. It's only 11-hour time frame, just so you guys can see where it is. It's on the 11-hour chart. All right, so I'm out. Let me know your thoughts. Make sure you maintain profit, and as always, trade different.